Hello, if you're watching this video, welcome. You have been graced as becoming the new video editor for GMR. It's an exciting role, it's fun. There's a lot to take note of, which this whole video is basically gonna break down. So sit back, get relaxed, get a drink of water, and start taking some notes because there's a lot to go over, but don't worry. I feel like I've taken the first run at it and have failed and got up a lot of times. So this is pretty much everything I wish I had known when I started off doing content for GMR, and now what we currently know and how we move forward with the brand and how we make video and etc. So you're gonna get a couple of documents. Two very, very important documents are going to be your general video production guidelines right here, which I'm honestly not going to fully read through because it's pretty redundant. You can just read everything and pretty much get the gist. This goes over everything like colors, how we format everything, where you can get the MOGRTs, you know, how to shoot videos, etc. And there's even a full document, an additional document on how you can shoot client testimonial videos, but we're not going to get into that today because that's a whole other topic. This whole video today is particularly for social content, which kind of bleeds into pretty much every other form of content that we do, but mainly social content and our content pillars and how to make it specifically for video. So I'd recommend taking this GMR video guidelines right here. The only important thing actually that I recommend checking out first is this bottom section of the document where it has some inspiration of our aesthetic, the type of like vibe we're going for, and the most important asset that I feel like we've made and built here is our Pinterest board. So you can take your phone out, scan this right here. It'll take you to our Pinterest board right here. And you can see we have this nice like aesthetic that we've kind of built out over the time. And it's like a very minimalist brutalism style with very, very, very simple, smaller text graphics with large, beautiful, vibrant images. So essentially that's our aesthetic and style. We are like leaning towards a more darker aesthetic, but if you see something cool or see a cool aesthetic that fits this techie vibe, by all means go for it. But anyways, this is the hugest thing that I wish I had known and like I could not understand about the brand. So anyways, here's that. Just go ahead and take a look at this. Now without further ado, let's get into the real meat, the content pillars. So content pillars, what is your job managing social content at GMR look like? So currently we are looking into forms of automation, but the way I operated for the most of my time at GMR was completely manual. So I would pretty much have to make everything from the ideation, the captions, the content itself, the videos, the graphic design, etc. Luckily, we've been able to break this down into an easily repeatable 5 to 6 pillars for our short form content and our long form content. We post 2 times a week, and that includes on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Shorts if you have a vertical video that can also be reformatted for YouTube Shorts. And for our long form content over here, which you can scroll down and I'll show you long form content pillars, we have about 3 pillars, and this includes these product reveal videos, client testimonials, and demos of cool parts, which I'll get into in just a bit. So there's all examples linked for every content pillar. You'll be able to find an example of what a similar video looked like in the past for each pillar, but I'll start off with number 1, product highlights. What are these? How do we shoot these? So first and foremost, in our Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook ones, if we kind of run out of post ideas, we always go back to the idea of just promoting the product again. You can always promote a product. It's always good to promote a product. What are our products? Scan and Sand, Scan and Grind, Scan and Blast. I'm sure you probably got the briefing by now, but you can go ahead and pull footage from the drive and essentially just make a promotional video of, oh, here is Scan and Sand. These are the labor shortage pain points. Some features, it's one button operation, it has self-learning capabilities, etc. And then we always end the captions with a CTA of booking a free demo. I'd also recommend showing that CTA in the video. Please book this free demo. And yeah, that's very, very simple one. I'll pull up a YouTube one from our channel to just show you guys pretty much how it looks. But the product videos are by far one of the easier ones to do. So right here, scan and blast video. It's just, aren't you tired of manual blasting? It's dirty, it's dangerous. Now there's a new way. Shots of the video of the product. Introducing scan and blast. Shows the before of the part, and then it shows how to use it and scanning and etc. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You pretty much get the vibe. These ones are ones we don't post super often, but if you need a backup, you can go ahead and pull some footage from the drive. I'll get into the drive in just a bit as well. So that's content pillar number 1. Content pillar number 2 consists of customer testimonial reels. So these ones are actually relatively easy. So I'll just pull up our LinkedIn real quick. The client testimonial reels are ones that I actually have a template already built out for, and I'll show you how it works. So right here you can see we have a client testimonial reel. It's basically a clip from our client testimonial full video, which we'd shoot around, maybe 1 client testimonial video a month, and those are these big shoot productions. And then we have a final video. So then from that video, it's like 5 to 7 minutes long. We just go ahead and pull clips, and they have talking heads, B-roll, captions, little tags right there of the person's name, and then lastly a call to action at the end of the video. These can only be 30 to 60 seconds long. Nothing too complex, and we always want to start off with like a hook. So free sanding for vehicle manufacturers is our hook for those. That's a really simple one. I'll get into the template in just a bit. Moving on to content pillar number 3 is our vertical focused reels. Now this is not referring to vertical as the format of the video, but this is actually like marketing vertical, like so the industry of the video. So we also shoot videos for specialty vehicles, aerospace, defense, foundries, and these are all just different types of industries in the manufacturing space. And our goal is eventually, at the end of the day, to sell robots to all of these different industries. So if I make a video that is showing a robot sanding trucks, it's not going to appeal to a person who's manufacturing airplanes. Or if I make a video of a robot sanding airplanes, it's not going to appeal to somebody who's making trucks, vice versa. Essentially what these reels are reels that are focused on a specific industry. So we have a video of one of our customers called Lifeline, and they make ambulances. And in those Lifeline videos, you can see right here, I'll just click on an example. You can see this one right here, this is actually EMI. It focuses on the airplane turbine engine parts. So this video is entirely focused on the turbine engine part, and it's going to appeal to somebody who makes airplane parts. And that's essentially what a vertical reel focuses on. There's no other parts in here. You don't see any ambulance parts, you don't see any truck parts, you don't see any defense parts, just airplanes. And that's what a vertical focused reel is. So if you have a surplus of footage of any specific part of any specific industry, make a reel on that. That's another content pillar. Lastly, or actually not lastly, but one of the final ones are the TOFU, thought leadership clips. TOFU stands for top of funnel. And these are basically reels to appeal to people who have no idea about us. They're seeing gray matter robotics for the very first time. What is their first impression? So in order to appeal to these people, we actually make posts that are focused on just showing videos of our actual employees talking about the product. So I have a video right here which features one of our co-founders, SK, and he just talks about the manufacturing space as a whole. So he's talking about high mix manufacturing right here. You can see there's some B-roll, there's some captions. It's literally from a podcast that he recorded. And then I just found a cool clip of him talking about something relevant, added those captions, added those graphics, added the B-roll, and voila, there we have it. Once again, we have a template for this in Premiere Pro. So I'll get to that in just a bit, but I'm just explaining what this thought leadership is. Thought leadership is a really interesting category. I definitely recommend doing some research into it and just learning more about it. Here's another example from Michelle Lowe, and I've done some thought leadership videos for her as well. And you can see on her social account, she posts her own thought leadership videos, and it's just her talking about the industry. Super organic. She's not being salesy. She's not advertising. It's just talking about the industry as is and talking specifically a problem. So she's saying, oh man, there's a lot of variability for manufacturers. It's really hard for them to make parts and sand them with a labor shortage as well. So she's just talking about the industry and it sounds super organic. That's what thought leadership is. Moving on to number 5, which is the second to last one. These are just cultural holiday moments. These are just simple ones. Other easy content ideas if you run out of posts. 4th of July, Christmas, Labor Day, make a post on it. There's also, why is this one linked here? Sorry, I'll update this one. I think this is linked in the wrong area. But this one right here, this one should be the better one. Yes, here we go. Labor Day or Memorial Day. We have a post right here. Robot with a flag in the background. There's a cool statistic on 980,000 veterans working in manufacturing. We're here to remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice and also help rebuild American powerful industry of manufacturing. So you can see the angle we took here. Just make a post for all the holidays. There's a document of all the holidays. Please keep reminders in your phone or your notes app of all the holidays so that you can just like be ready of them. Keep in mind manufacturing, National Manufacturing Day, Labor Day, there's National Robotics Day, National Women in STEM Day, just a bunch of national days and actual legitimate holidays such as Memorial Day, President's Day, Christmas, 4th of July, etc. We really want to emphasize America with these posts, by the way. This is like the hugest part of it. American manufacturing. Lastly, oh my God, we're still not lastly. 7, I think 7 is the last one. So 6, the 6th content pillar, our trade show and event recap content. These ones are also easy ones. I kind of have to scroll a little bit farther down here to get to those, but these ones are essentially posts of events that we go to, Department of Defense, I'm trying to think of one. FabTech, A3, any events that we go to, we want to post on it. If somebody talks at an event, we want a photo of it and we want to post about it. If somebody does a demo at an event, we want video or photo of it and we want to post about it. Post about events and tag the events themselves. These ones are super easy ones. It's an event. We go to events, post about it. Lastly, static images, fun facts, and statistics. So this one is probably the easiest one. It's literally a static graphic. So I'll show you how they look. This one right here is an example of this. Oh, no, sorry, wrong one. Right here, this one right here. 2 posts, 2 pictures. This first slide says, in manual surface finishing, 1 in 5 parts fail quality standards due to inconsistency. And then the last slide is, need a robot like this? Get a free demo. And then we have this cool little caption right here, which just highlights this statistic. So if you want to really run out of ideas, you can go ahead and make a static post like this. Try to find a cool statistic or fact. You can find these facts from our podcast that we've done, interviews, client testimonials, etc. These are really interesting and fun and easy to make as well. So just go ahead, make those if you run out of any other ideas. One thing that we are looking into, I don't know the current stage of GMR or when you're watching this video. As of now, it's July 21st, 2025, but we are looking into automation workflow to automate this part of the content process. So who knows, maybe by the time you're watching this video, an AI automation flow will automatically make posts like this. But if not, and you still have to make it in Photoshop, there's a template PSD file for this. Open it up, replace the image, replace the text. You got a post going. So yeah, that's pretty much that for the social posts. Oh, here's my example. There's the example of it. Yep, same one. Oh, here's another one. $50,000 per worker in annual related costs due to injuries. So yeah, you get the idea. Lastly is the long form content pillars. So these are for only YouTube. So I'll show you the YouTube channel, how it looks, what we go after. First and foremost are these client testimonial videos. This is the Lifeline featured video that you can see right here. Basically, it's when we go out to an actual client site. You'll know when we have a client testimonial video. We ask the marketing team, can we shoot on your site? Can we interview some people? We do interviews like this. We have questions. They answer the questions. They talk good stuff about our robots. and then we make this giant video and we do a lot of promotion about it. And then we take all this footage and we repurpose it for all the social content that we just previously mentioned. So these are the client testimonial videos. Not going to be a common content pillar that you're probably going to be getting often because they require a lot of work and effort and upfront work to get done. But yeah, they're a content pillar themselves. The easier side of them is repurposing them into documentary style success stories. So think Vox, Wall Street Journal. Get the project file from the video contractor who made the video, and then what you'll do is you'll just make a video that's similar, like those Vox case study or Wall Street Journal case study style videos. Right here is an example of one, and it basically has an AI voiceover and some like cool documentary style motion graphics of the exact story and how it played out and everything like that. So yeah, that's pretty much how you can repurpose those client testimonial videos into easier, more common videos. And this one, you see, they're not that long, 6 minutes. That's it. Anyways, this is a really fun content pillar. I'm gonna make sure to link to this one in the document as well. The document will be fully finished by the time you get it. Moving on to the next content pillar for the long form content is, I think I did this one first, so I'm gonna go back to number one. The number one is the product reveal announcement videos. These are the super cinematic videos of the actual announcement itself. We just showed the scan and blast one, I believe, which is, yeah, once again, a great example of a great example because I shot it. No, a great example of product videos. So just showing off a new product, new feature. You can keep making different variations of these pre-existing products because it's not like every day we're dropping a new product. So if you want to make another blasting scan and blast video just like this, by all means go for it. The more content, the better. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Am I missing anything with that? No, I'm not. You can read all the notes here. Lastly are the simple demos of cool parts being finished. Now this is the easiest one. Like I've said easy a lot throughout this entire video, but this for sure is the easiest one. Why is it easy? Because demos are happening all the time in the warehouse. So if you're in the warehouse pretty much maybe 2 to 3 days a week, you'll definitely catch some demos going on. Right here is an example of a truck part being finished. The engineers are always sanding cool parts. Your job is to film those cool parts being sanded and then make a video of the part being sanded just like this. Literally a minute, less than a minute even, as long as you just show every step. It scans it, they push the button, and then it sands it, or then it grinds it, or it polishes, whatever the product is. Super, super easy. You just go film it, being sanded, make this like less than a minute long video and post it. And then it should always end with the call to action. Get a free demo of your part. There you have it. Those are the content pillars. So let's get into editing them now. This is going to be a second part of the video. So if you want to keep watching, click the next video.